With the New Year's upon us, a lot of us have been getting ready to ring in the new year with friends and family. But once you add up the tickets to an event, taxi, and cost of a babysitter, that price can get up there. Elise Joy, who is the owner of Joyous Occasions in Lloydminster, says you can host at home without hurting your cash flow.
I mean, yeah, you can do your party lots of different ways. You can do a potluck where your hostess makes the main course and everybody else brings stuff. I'm doing some appetizers and most of the main course, but of course my friends just feel the need to chip in, so they've all been contacting me saying what they were going to bring as well, even though I wasn't asked of them.
When hosting a party which involves alcohol, Joy adds that you should know this very important rule.
You would be responsible for the people drinking at your house. Depending on the size of the party, it's always good to have liquor licenses and things like that in place too, especially if you're at a hall, it's required. So if you're worried about liabilities and stuff like that too, make sure that those people are getting in a cab. Take the keys when the people come to your house.
She adds that she will be hosting her own party at her place for New Year's, involving her kids as well. She says it's important to involve them in activities.
A bunch of my friends, we all have kids, so I said instead of trying to find babysitters, let's just have a party that was family oriented. Originally we were hoping to go to CKSA to do some tobogganing, but I think it's going to be a little too cold. So we'll just play some board games and stuff like that inside, and the adults can play their beer pong in the garage.
And if you do decide to drink, RCMP are once again advising partygoers not to drink and drive. Well, it's the last day of the year and it's time to make those New Year's resolutions. According to a recent Canadian survey, more than half of people made resolutions related to health and fitness for the year to come. Annika Notfate talks to locals about what they hope for this coming year.
New Year's resolutions just seem very short-lived, and for most people they just tend not to be, really long-term effective.
It's an age-old problem. The enthusiasm at the beginning of the year to turn over a new leaf loses its appeal quickly. What is it with that trend? Local psychologist Michelle Hamilton says a big reason for this is your mindset, whether or not you look at your goals positively.
One of the reasons I think a lot of New Year's resolutions fail is that they're focused on what people want to stop or to quit. For example, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to quit eating sugar. It's really important that people state goals and intentions in the positive.
I'm doing a cleanse, so January is a cleanse month, so start of January I begin like a herbal cleanse, and I have a really clean diet and no alcohol, and then just keep it super clean for January, and it kind of boosts me for the rest of the year.
I guess it's to continue coming here, continue working at myself, and be a healthier me. I mean, pretty much the same as everyone else, I guess.
And Josh isn't alone. This is the busiest time for gyms. Jenna Noble says their highest membership numbers are at the beginning of the year.
Usually the first week of January it picks up, and 6 to 8 weeks in, then it kind of starts to die off a little bit again.
And her advice to keep up the routine of working out?
Well, I always say slow and steady wins the race. So I think the biggest mistake people make in the new year is that they have that massive enthusiasm to get back into the gym and get super fit. So they go at it full force. They end up with injuries, they get burnt out, they get busy, so they stop coming. So it's good to set realistic goals.
When setting those goals, Hamilton says there are two key things you can do in order to reach them.
Write down the goals, and on your fridge or on your mirror in your bathroom, you have the things written there as to what you're going to do daily to support your long-term intention. The other thing is I would suggest that people share their intentions and goals with their friends or with their partners, because to have accountability to others seems to be a really important aspect of long-term change.
And whether your New Year's resolution has to do with the popular choice of health and fitness or something completely different, it all starts tomorrow. Annika Notfate, Newcap News.
And Annika joins us here on the desk. Now, it's nice to see everyone kind of making some real resolutions this year.
Yeah, I was surprised kind of by the body cleanse one. That was one I've never heard before, taking like the whole month of January. Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And it's not just everyone in Border City that's getting in on these resolutions. Some of us from Newcap News actually even got in on our own.
My New Year's resolution is to read a lot more. There's a lot of books out there, novels that I kind of want to get into, and I've been putting them off and been real lazy in 2013. So I really want to get to them and start reading maybe 20 books by the end of 2014.
In 2014, I want to save some more money. By the end of the year, I'm hoping to actually pay off my student loans and be finally debt-free.
Do I have any goals or New Year's resolutions? Yes, I have actually 2 of them. Really? I want to do maybe a lot more stand-up shows, maybe add some shows in Lloydminster. That could be a lot of fun. And then I also want to spend a lot more of this coming year on a beach. I didn't spend nearly enough time on a beach last year, so get somewhere with palm trees. I don't know where yet, but I'll figure that out as I go.
My New Year's resolution this year is to spend less time on my phone. I really think that social media is having a detrimental effect on how we spend our time socially, and I'm scared for this generation, so I don't want a part of it. That's my New Year's resolution.
I actually got a couple New Year's resolutions this year. One is to keep growing this wicked goatee. Hopefully I can get it nice and thick and darker, so hopefully that turns out good. And I'd also like to shave a couple strokes off my golf game. I wasn't too happy with my golf game last year, so hopefully we can shave a couple shots off the golf game.
My New Year's resolution is to drink maybe a little bit less coffee and hopefully learn to cook more and eat less fast food.